Hello everyone, give me a second here. We're using different mics today. Hopefully it works better than the other mics. But here we go, finally making an Implosion Never Lose Hope stream. I saw this game out for Switch while I was on vacation. I wasn't able to get it then, but I was recently able to get it. And I've like it says in my description, I played quite a bit of it already, but I can go back to whatever past stages. It's just gonna be really easy since I've leveled up quite a bit. But I want to start this from the beginning with the story and everything. So I'm still doing normal mode. I'm like midway through chapter 3. I'm gonna go back. Chapter 1, first one, you have like little objectives in each stage and you get badges for it, and when you collect a bunch of badges you get a badge reward and all this stuff. Oh, looks like I unlocked a new badge reward, so I'm just gonna take that. Alright, so let's hop right into the first story mission. There's 2 war mechs you can choose from. This is the one you start off with. You unlock this one by collecting a certain amount of badges. I'm going to play as this one in hard mode after I beat normal mode with this one, so I'm not going to touch this one. Alright, here we go.
Jake, I'm recording this message for you and your sister. You're the man now. You need to look after her. I wanted to tell you how proud I am of both of you. If your parents were alive to see you now. Anyway, you're going to get older, and you're going to start asking questions. I want to be the one to tell you how things became the way they are. All our technology, all our wonder was like blood in the ocean. Those things that came that day, they could smell it like sharks from 1 billion miles away. The only constant is change. Earth as we knew it is over. The last of us won't survive the night. But there's you. You are hope. All this sacrifice is so that you can stretch your fingers to the stars. Don't look back, Jake. Never come back to Earth.
I'd love to keep this family chat going, but we are coming up on the drop zone.
I wouldn't expect you to understand anyway.
It's been 2 decades, Jake. You have to learn to let go of ghosts. We all lost people. Let's just get in, find out what we can about this new Azar, and get the hell back to the Night Star.
I've watched my uncle's message almost every day since I got my wings and they let me see it. 7 years. He's not a ghost. We're here.
We can continue this little discussion later. Initializing geosynchronous orbit over Site 1.
This is Control. Nightwing, you are back in the net. Do you copy? Confirm transmission.
Copy that, Control. Tunnel slide progressed as expected. All systems green. Receiving you loud and clear.
Good to hear you, Nightwing. Carry out your diagnostics and prepare deployment. I have Gauntlet here on standby should you require reinforcements.
Copy that, Commander. Activating aft ejection canopy, preparing for orbital dive.
Oh, Jake? Things get too hairy down there? You can always tap out. I'm right here.
Avalon and I will be just fine.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Begin orbital dive.
system's green, but something's not right down here. So all human life on Earth ended 20 years ago, and this landing pad has been maintained? The overgrowth has been trimmed back. Even the lander surface looks like it was used yesterday.
Well, the Zada must have taken up an interest in gardening over the last 20 years.
I knew something was going on. Jonathan can't be gone.
Avalon, I need your head in the game. Your uncle was a good man, but you need to let go of anything that's not mission-specific. Comply.
Copy that, Commander. Zoe, could you find me a hatch down here? This doesn't match the schematics we trained with. Someone's modified this base.
So apparently Zada have taken up construction as well.
Avalon, I have a point of entry for you. Proceed.
Avalon, we have an active scan running on your surroundings. You're going to encounter the remains of Warmech Series 1 and the most basic Zada mutaforms. You can outmaneuver Mutaform 1 easily. The Zada corrupted pilots will pose a larger threat. The virus will reanimate and amplify them.
Understood, Commander.
Avalon, there are active GDUs and information consoles in your area. We have deployed a hack drone from your drop pod. Gather whatever information you can and interface with the network as soon as your area is clear.
Copy that, Control.
Found the Zada gardener yet, Avalon?
Doesn't add up. There's got to be something else here.
Well, it sure as hell isn't human. Earth was wiped clean just before the migration.
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
Nobody survived, Jake. I'm sorry, but it's a ghost town.
Pretty lively ghost town from where I'm looking.
Okay. So that's how the game opens up. So from what I get from the story is these alien life forms they call the Zada came to Earth, and it seems they mutated human DNA and into what they call mutaforms, which are kind of zombie-like creatures. You'll see when I get across some of them.
2:18 p.m. December 12, 2178.
Zach, I don't know what's going on. You are not going to believe this. I think we just made contact with intelligent life. I'm watching the live feeds on the graphene monitor you sent me, and the streets are buzzing in the cities. I've never seen anything like this. There's a second moon in the sky. Some people are saying this is Judgment Day, but I just feel like something amazing is about to happen. Command has locked down my compound as a precaution. I can't get you on the wire. You must be too deep in your fancy new fusion sub. Or they blacked out all non-essential communication. As soon as you get this, hit me back. Okay, I love you.
Message end. 2:18 p.m. December 12, 2178.
Zach, I don't know what's going on. You are not going to believe this. I think we just made contact with intelligent life.
It's the same thing over again. So, yeah. So you get yours. You have this sword here, and you have like weak attacks that form a combo, and endless combos. You just keep pressing the weak attack button, keep going. In the next story mission, you actually get a gun, but you don't have it here, and then you have a strong attack, and then you can combo weak attack with strong attack. Yeah, pretty good hack and slash. So let's get started here. Yeah, I'm pretty high level right now for this area, so these enemies are not really going to prove much of a challenge to me. This counts like this all over the place.
4:20 p.m. December 12, 2178.
Zach, where are you? Everyone's falling. The gravity field is ripping the oceans apart. There was a meteor strike, and now I'm scared, Zach. I can't find you.
Message end. 4:20 p.m.
So, something for the Aza.
13 p.m.
Oh, another one.
December 6, 2180.
I've no one left to leave this for. No reason to struggle any longer. I don't have long before the infection.
I'm just gonna keep on going here. some kind of signal. So humanity that was left went to space 20 years ago. The only reason they came back is because some kind of signal they call an ASA sent to them in space. And I guess it's a threat, and you came down here to find out what it is. Now, what you're in is a war mech, and you aren't physically in it. Jake, the main character, is actually in that spaceship they call the Nightwing, orbiting around the Earth right now. His mind is in this war mech, and that's how you can control it. Excuse me, my dog barking.
4:15 p.m. 2179.
The Warlock operation was a failure. A noble idea.
Avalon, remember how I said the War Mech 1 was a larger threat? Well, I'm detecting a WM1 exhibiting extreme hypertrophy. This thing is 40% larger than it should be, and is carrying augmented weaponry. Kill it quickly.
So I guess previous versions of the war mechs have been turned into Zada as well. I don't really understand that, but so that's the WMs are war, stand for war mech. So some of them are corrupted, but the Zada, and you have to fight them. You get these special moves up here. I press D, I get to use them. That gauge underneath my health.
Excellent work, Avalon. Beacon acquisition is complete. Supplementary data stream detected. Initiating download. Stand by.
Schematics have been updated. Proceed to the next beacon and find me something I can work with.
Yeah. Normally there'd be like instructions on how to play the game, but since I've already beaten this part, they don't show it again. So that's the first mission completed. I'm gonna go on to the next mission.
Avalon, you have limited time to identify the source of this ASA migration. The lives of every human left is in your hands.
No pressure, Jake.
Understood, Commander. Control, what's the current status of the ASA?
The Zata that the early warning system picked up are halfway through forming a super ASA in the ruins of the old Adrillian capital. Once it is complete, it will lift off and attempt to connect with the alpha point of the rift we are observing. The Omega point is currently 8,000 miles off the surface of Gaia.
You need any help, Avalon? Shadowwing is fueled and ready to jump. Tuned her myself.
Appreciate it, Gauntlet. Guy's gonna need you in case this goes south. I'll keep you posted.
Understood.
Well, I guess the Zata are attempting to go into space and chase after the rest
Ballistics
of humanity.
protocol activated. Select panel for firing mode. Without ammunition, system AI will auto-switch to kinetics protocol. You have a 360 degrees firing arc.
So you control the gun with the right stick and the controller. So I'm going to go over right now.
Field monitors online. Calibrating frequency modulation.
Copy that. I am shield status.
If deflectors are knocked out and you do take physical damage, perform evasive maneuvers and give the onboard emergency nanomachines enough time to initiate repairs.
Hold up now. These traps were running back in the war, but they were not automated.
So,
some of these traps here.
Forget it, Jake. It was probably modified after the mass evacuation by the last man standing. I wonder how long they survived with these booby traps running.
Booby traps can hurt me as well, so you gotta try to avoid them and lead your enemy into them. The gun gets 80 bullets to shoot off, and if you just leave it sitting there, they refill automatically. But there's that's just your basic gun. There's like pieces of other guns you find around, and then your war mech can scan them and then recreate them for you to use. But that the ammo that comes with those are jumping around is annoying. Even if I do have a shield. So above, right next to Jake's name, that hexagon, that's the shield meter. When I actually take damage, that goes down first before my health.
Avalon, you're done here. I need you to begin a descent into the lower levels of the facility. Continue following the signal trail.
First, you say you stench. Let's keep going. I think we can finish all of the first chapter real quick. The bosses of each chapter are pretty dang crazy.
Nightwing, how much time do I have?
Nightwing estimates you have 6 hours until the Aether is in the sky. If it connects with the rift gate, there's nothing we can do to stop it from taking Gaia and the Cetos colony.
Commander, if this goes south, what's the Gaia evac plan?
There is no evacuation plan. Gaia has no working quantum drives. The only functioning hardware left is on your Nightwing and Gauntlet's Shadow Wing.
So I guess there's no margin for error.
That's correct. Now get on with it.
Let's kind of do or die here. We have to stop the Zana from getting into space towards the new human colony. Otherwise, humans will truly be extinct. That video.
You're coming up on a mechanically modified mutaform. Back in the WM2 days, we deployed tripwires to take them out. Keep in mind, this Zada is not as stable as it looks on those legs.
So, what was I saying? Oh, the video of his uncle. Jake still believes that his uncle's alive somewhere on Earth. But as far as everybody in space knows, all humans have been wiped out 20 years ago as they were escaping Earth. So Jake still has hope that his uncle is down here somewhere.
Insufficient access privileges.
Chloe, this doorway is sealed. I need a remote hack.
Your hack drone has already attempted an icebreaker. It seems to be a closed system with manual inputs. You'll need sync keys to override the mechanism. System AI advises there are 3 ID keys in your local proximity, and some of them are moving. The researchers that belong to those keys are Zada now.
Any way to tell who has the keys?
AI cannot obtain a definitive feed.
Looks like we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Affirmative.
That's the first key. Pretty simple gameplay, nice hack and slash. Love me a good hack and slash game. And the badge challenges in each stage give an extra sense of completion. You get them all. And you can go back to whatever level you completed, no problem. As I'm clearing doing now. I've already completed all the badges for these stages, so I'm just gonna go and do whatever the heck I want.
Avalon, the mecha uniforms you've already encountered. It seems some of them have undergone hypercongenesis while we've been gone. I never personally faced off with one this size.
Alright, time to get out of here.
Control, we've tripped an early warning system indicator on board Nightwing. The category is not exhibiting some kind of glitch on our end.
So, it's an early something warning. It's really great. Thanks, Nightwing. I've reached the next beacon, following your trail.
We aren't alone. Are you seeing this? Since when does Zada use this stuff?
I was about to...
This is Control. We have solar flare detection. Flare exhibits 66.3% chance of uplink severance. If you lose signal, remain stationary until the visual artifacts subside. Do not leave your current position. If any Zada find you, you will not be able to defend yourself.
Copy that, Control. This is a sealed area. Activating void field and awaiting instructions. Nightwing, how's it looking up there?
Don't worry about me. This is your first severance, isn't it?
Copy that. What's it like?
Like tumbling down a rabbit hole. You're going to lose contact with us, and your subconscious will do its best to extrapolate your environment. Try not to interact, as everything you see will be an illusion.
Flare contact! Signal is bending. Hold position and wait for transmission.
Control, do you copy? Nightwing! Commander! The hell is this? So much for visual artifacts! These data are real! Computer, begin environmental recording! I gotta see this. How are the Zada doing this?
Well, they can shoot now. So the solar flare knocked off his connection from the ship to the war mech. So his consciousness kind of like, I guess, floating right now. And supposedly his brain is trying to make up for like disconnection. So apparently he's supposed to be making up images of things, but this doesn't feel like an image to him. It feels like he's actually fighting these Zada right now.
Wake up, Jake.
Alright, I'm gonna go to... There's certain... On some certain stages there are these rooms where you have to have a hacker level. You have to equip a hacker level. I don't really know how to explain this part. these things you equip to your war mech. One of them is hacker level. And I currently have hacker level 3 equipped, so everything below that I can just get through with no problem. Okay. Usually they have like some extra credits in there because it's expensive. That was a quick, easy level. Oh, sweet. See, these things are what you put to your war mech. All this is level 1 stuff because I'm in the first area, so it's not really useful to me right now. I can just sell them. Okay, here we go. Oh, halfway through now.
Avalon, we have processed your recording. It seems the Zada were able to penetrate your neural link using some kind of induction field. We are working on some way to block them should you experience temporary severance again.
Keep it moving, Avalon. We'll update you when we have something.
Copy that. My schematic shows a straight line here.
Your data is good here, Avalon. Just follow the path. I have placed your marker near some unusual heat signatures at the other end of this corridor.
Oh yeah? How unusual?
Get to work.
Everybody really thinks that no possible way humans can live down here. It's very helpful when you hear unusual heat signatures. I'm guessing the Zada don't give off heat in their kind of undead city. Wait, did I get all the badges or something? I did. I don't have to worry about it. Some I did detect because some levels say only kill enemies with your gun, only kill enemies with your sword.
Nanohelix detected. Onboard nanomachines can read digital genes and build advanced weaponry. Remain inside the helix chamber until a new weapon has been recombined. System nanomachines can rebuild any weapon you possess the digital genes for at any time.
So yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. So now I have a rocket launcher. For another 25 shots. As a trap. If I go over and I let a big damage. Well, my shield will. But still, there's some package challenges where you're not supposed to take any damage from traps. Just up in here. Level, the gun damage is going to do a lot more damage, and then with the launchers, I'm just like one shot. Oh, so there's 2 of them now. Wonderful. These guys are very annoying. The rocket Gotcha. Is that it?
At your marker, not seeing anything unusual. Combing the area.
How is this possible?
Monitoring your situation. Stand by.
What are you?
This is only a suit. I'm human, just like you.
You're inside this thing?
My body is orbiting the Earth, but my mind is right here. Imagine you fell asleep and woke up inside a machine. That's what it's like.
This is a war mech, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but we have no time. The entire human population is in danger on their new home. We think the attack signal is being sent from here.
Dr. Miller's beacons! I knew something was up! We're only alive because one of our doctors created a Zada masking agent years ago. The diffuser stopped suddenly early this morning, and he hasn't responded to our distress calls for the first time ever.
That's when we received the attack signal.
They're coming!
I'll hold them off. Stay vigilant.
Avalon, this eventuality was not included in any of our simulations.
I did not see this coming. But your new objective is to keep the Zada out of that area. Zoe, how much damage can they take in there?
The scan indicates they have enough single-kill proximity mines to eliminate 9 enemy combatants.
Avalon, your critical mass is set at 10. Do not allow the Zada to get past you.
Received. They are not getting through.
So, surprise, surprise, there are anti-humans alive on Earth. So I have to defend their area right now. Where did this guy come from? Yeah, this is only my second time doing this game. I got the all of that just for the try.
Zada signature count is 0 in your locale. Acquire whatever information you can concerning Super Aza proliferation and the rift on Gaia.
Alright.
It's clear! They're all gone!
They won't be gone for long. Without more masks, we won't make it through the day.
There's a warehouse northwest of this gate. That's where the mask is, but a giant Zada started guarding it the moment we ran out.
I'll secure the chem you need, but I need intel on this doc and his beacons.
We will tell you what we know, after we have assurances that we have enough mass to survive here.
I'll be back.
Okay, getting close to the boss of Chapter 1. First we gotta get them their mask, whatever. I guess they use some kind of chemical to mask their presence. The Zada mutiforms, so hence the name mask.
Avalon, you have one Zada-infested area between you and the warehouse.
Proceed as quickly as possible. We need these beacon locations. Give them what they need.
Understood.
Okay. Come on over here. Come right over here into the saw. Good. Good. Oh, that one actually died. There's two saws. Over here. Oh. Shoot. Taking some damage from the sword. So myself dodging out of them and going into them. The floor is on fire, but they're not taking any damage. Now that way. I believe if I go this way, there's some extra. Yeah, here we go. Another launcher.
We're picking up a signature I've not encountered before. Whatever this uniform does, you're gonna be the first one to find out.
Oh, great. Love surprises.
So yeah, the Zada doesn't get human. They mutated all organic life. Whatever the heck that thing was. Now he's glowing purple because he has a shield. So if I don't bring down his shield health bar, then I'm not going to do any damage to his actual body.
Proceed to coordinate marker and await directions to warehouse.
Alright. Okay, boss time. I thought there was going to be a scene after that last mission, so I turned the mic off, but it's going to be at the beginning of this one. So here we go. I've completed every badge here for it, but this is after leveling up quite a bit and then coming back to do this. Bloodless, 0 damage taken in level. That may seem hard, but you have that shield. So as long as you make sure your shield doesn't take too much damage and doesn't burn out, then you can take no damage in the level. Complete level without reviving. I did that first try. And Rusher, completing with level within 140 seconds. That I had to level up for that because I wasn't doing a lot of damage to end them that quickly. But here we go. I'm just gonna start off with a cutscene. So.
Fires fossil material from its spine works. AI will calculate trajectory. Just stay clear of the markers.
Great! Now they're shooting fireballs at me!
Yeah, so although he looks very imposing, he's not all that hard. Just a typical first boss using this. He's gotta try not to get hit by those attacks. His climb attacks do a lot of damage to his shield. He's got a little one on his back. I don't really know how these things mutate to get this big. 200 heads and a little one on his back. The first time I came up like that.
Nicely done, Avalon. Secure the chemical agents and rendezvous with the civilian representative.
This is everything.
You made good on your end, and so shall we. There is a research facility in the Antarctic Circle. The scientists there will know the locations of all the beacons.
Dr. Miller told us they were communication beacons, so we could find the rest of humanity. When you left Earth, where did you all go?
Avalon, this is Control. Transmitting coordinates. Proceed immediately to your marker.
Copy that, Control. I'm sorry, there's no time to explain all this. My people will come for you when this crisis is averted.
according to them, they're scientists that are still on Earth, and this Dr. Miller, who leads them, supposedly sent communication beacons out into space towards the humans who were in space. But they're reading it as a threat. That's why we're down here. So something's not right. Oh, this is chapter 2 now. We're in the Antarctic Circle. Got another couple quests and followed up by this boss here. I have not completed all the badges here, as you can see in the boss. The boss is kind of tough. And the badges they want me to complete from... yeah, I'm gonna have to level up a bit and come back for that. So... I can keep going. Let's do this.
I trust you enjoyed your flight, Avalon. Clear the area and take an active tunnel transporter to the facility marker.
Understood. I've left my drop pod on guard duty. Hope it doesn't miss me.
Avalon, we cannot make an effective sensor sweep. There is some kind of signal jammer in the area. Eliminate all local Zata so we can safely deploy the hack drone.
Alright. Destroy all the Zata. Here, so kind of iced over. Maybe they've adapted to the cold or something. I forgot about these guys.
Close. We can't scan for signatures until we clear a path to the drone. However, they appear to be old friends of mine. Do not let them corner you. If your hex shield fails, even nano-rig armor won't last long against those talents. They're radioactive.
I've seen everything.
Really? Have you seen a Zata eat its own head?
No.
Then you haven't seen everything.
Either. Wait, have you?
Get on with the job, Avalon.
Wait, what's over here? Oh, guys. Like a whole nother area over here. Right, whoa! This guy was just the boss, the last level. There's 2 levels to go. And all of a sudden, just a random enemy. They waste no time. And a heavy unit. Once a boss and a regular unit. There we go. I'll take that. And I'll take those. So, the mic I'm using right now is actually the default mic that I come up with PS4. I just recently got a PS4 earlier this year. Crazy. It's PS4 I'm saying here. But yeah, it seems to be working better. I used to use my Bluetooth that I have to my phone all the time, but the Elgato program kept just kicking it off and wasn't recording the audio anymore. It's just like in the middle of the screen. Hold up. Hold up already. So it seems to be working well. I was already planning on getting a new mic for my PS4 because the mic that came with it.
Whoa, big guy!
The uniform you're looking at is the result of Zada infection of the former Earth gorilla. Keep your distance. They could crush WM2's head.
Yeah, so all organic life can be mutated by the Zada. And this gorilla, who has a shield, but of course. Move into this wider area. I don't want to. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to fight him in the hallway. Oh yeah, let's use this. Like I was saying, I was already playing on getting a new mic. Just for gaming.
Your marker is directly on top of the tunnel transporter. This will shuttle you to the facility.
Because the one that came with PS4 is like one earphone, and I can't stand earphones. After a while, they really hurt my ear. Ooh, it's red again. Alright, this one starts off with a cutscene, if I remember correctly, so.
Control, I'm standing on your marker and I'm not seeing any indication of human activity.
Avalon, continue on a northeast heading. Keep your eyes peeled. Avalon, your signal is fluctuating. Please advise, I'm losing you.
Control, do you copy? Control!
God damn it! Really? Again? What happened to the... We're gonna find a way to block them from... We're looking into... Computer, you're not recording, are you?
So it looks like the Zada have hacked into Jake's neural link again with an induction field. I don't even know what the frick these words mean, but it seems like they've they themselves has created a severance between Jake's consciousness and the Norman, which in turn severs his connection to Nightwing and Control. Supposedly, when we're in the red field, it's supposed to be all his brain making up for the lack of connection. Jake doesn't seem to think so. Frankly, neither do I. A lot of heavy hitters in this one towards the end. Be careful, my shield will go down and break so easily. shield gauge repairs super slow. So you're kind of trying to just not want it to break. It's hard to do. Those heavy hitters, they really beat up your shield pretty good. Shield on. If you take a hit like that, your one neck is on the ground. Like that. Super annoying. I have to make sure to kill these guys at the same time. Because this guy appears. There goes your shield, buddy. That move, with all the blades, takes up a lot of RA, but trouble. Oh, shield's back. So looks like my shield breaker. Goodbye.
Oh, an elevator in my head. Of course.
Looks like we cleared this one. On to the next one.
Control, tell me that's not going to happen again.
I promise that will not happen again.
Faith in humanity restored.
Avalon, environmental has detected airborne debris picked up by a land tornado nearby.
Another way of saying that would be giant falling chunks of ice, but thank you all the same, Commander.
So these are like little gorillas. Zeta form. Zeta in the muted forms. A lot of them usually show up at once. This is a shotgun. Wonderful weapon. Close range weapon, but you know, lots of power for the shotgun usually has. Take that, take that. Go away. Oh, the claw guys again. This is mountain. Oh. Get rid of the small fight first. One more here. Okay, kill that. Break that shield of yours. Huh?
Proceed to drop pod extraction marker. We will shuttle you to possible facility locations.
Possible?
Now we're just guessing.
You cannot be far off. There are limited viable locations. This won't take long to zero in.
Huh. By the way, Crimson comes at level 15, so I haven't even gotten Avalon that high yet.
Avalon, we have done both from Zada Incursion in case this is another settlement.
Copy that, Control.
Alright, another defense level.
Your radio scanner is picking up human speech. Avalon, this is it. Defend the line.
Wait, what the heck? How did that one get through? That has never happened before. I've redone this level a few times. Those monkey ones usually all die in that cutscene. Yet somehow one survived to get through. And I couldn't even get over there because I was caught in the cutscene. But it doesn't even make sense. Kind of perfect. No one gets through. And it just happens to be the one of the badge challenges that I've completed. Shoot. Whoa! Where did you come from? Okay, I'll give you that one. I remember the big gorilla one coming. I wanna see that mine for an enemy. There we go. You wanna get into that mine. Go.
Same rules apply here, Avalon. Do not let any Zada pass you.
Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good? I think we're good. No more enemies are showing up on my marker, so defense goes off. Okay, so one of them got in there. I think they would have been done for. Ooh. Oh, I don't like these guys.
Avalon, we call this one the Triclops. This uniform has a crystal lattice in its center eye port. It uses this to focus a deadly energy beam. Take the base of the universe when you see them begin to charge. I'm on it. Search the area. We need those researchers to give up the beacons.
Okay, let's see if the containers to break. Looks like we're all good. Oh, nope. Those critters. Oh, look at that.
Yes, I understand your situation, but there is no time. You will be rescued when we have dealt with the source of the Aza.
The Doctor has revoked his protection. When the mask you've brought runs out, how will we defend ourselves?
My drop pod has a mobile defense turret. I'm going to leave it at your gate. Now, where are the beacons that the Doctor constructed? My vessel can't lock onto them.
We only know the exact location of the underground relay. It's not far from here, but the others are linked to Silent Chamber. You'd have to physically download their locations from the mainframe.
Avalon, you have your marching orders.
Avalon, you are 3 clicks out from the researcher's coordinates. Follow the waypoints I'm uploading now. You will have to use the elevator system at the end of this area.
Moving out.
Still trying to track down where these beacons are coming from, and this Dr. Miller who's sent them. Alright, so these guys higher level now, so I can't really totally easily anything higher level. Then again, I just recently beat this whole area, this whole chapter, and I'm at a good level for these things. Maybe slightly above them. It's gonna take more effort to take them out. You take that. You. I gotta look at icicles out for the sky. Oh, excuse me. These icicles count as traps. And of course, this level badge challenge was gotta take any damage with traps. So I had to look out for the shadows that I could be like on top of. Guys, get icicles. It was really annoying, but I did it. Here, we got some fall guys coming. There's another one. I got one. These guys get right in front of the face and then dig on the ground. What is this? A launcher? Another shotgun. I think I lost the first shotgun. I don't know. I thought they stacked. Ooh, got a hacker level in here. I don't think I've ever opened it. Okay, what's this way? I'm going to the side of it. Alright, let's go this way. Hacker area unlocked. Wait, no! Because I went that way and fucked with enemies, I can't go this way anymore? Oh, you stupid. I'll check that out later.
Avalon, we're picking up robotics-only signatures. The scan indicates they're heavily weaponized. I'm seeing laser burst technology and seeker missiles. Don't get caught standing still.
Missile designators. Must be my lucky day.
Oops. Sorry about that. Whoa.
The elevator controls are shorted. Stand over the marker and await the hack drone.
Forgetting where the scenes are. Just gonna shut the mic off before or at the end of every level, just in case there might be a scene. And at the beginning.
Avalon, the transport hangar in this area requires 3 ID keys to gain entry. You will find a shuttle. Use it to access the land bridge area. After the bridges, you will be standing on the marker the researchers gave us.
Copy. My drop pod has no defense to it. Nightwing, keep an eye on it for me.
Okay, so the 3 ID keys again. Guys, this time, right off the bat, we got nothing. Huh. No, there was ice there. Here we go.
There's a new signature on the grid that I don't recognize. Record a motion capture log so I can find a weakness.
Oh my goodness. A new heavy unit. Never know this guy. What was it? Probably some kind of organic creature. Some animal from Earth that actually turned like that. It shoots off wire when it explodes. You can take damage from that headbutt, and then your shield level is very low, and then you kill it, and it explodes, and then your shield is gone. Oh, it's coming in droves. Look at that. Oh. Then I'm gonna lose it. Oh, the eye things again. A lot of them. I forgot I had the shotgun. Way earlier on in that fight. But what's done is done. Oh, two of them now. Wonderful. Come on, go to that now. I can.
Area clear. Scans report the shuttle is functional. Proceed to the land bridge.
Okay. Really? I would be all the way in the back where the enemies are coming from. Sheesh. 2 more levels left in this chapter. Oh, I think if I do another, which I will, when I do another Implosion stream, I'm just gonna do 1 full chapter, and then I'll be in the stream. Oh, excited for Friday. Splatoon 2 finally comes out. Slap Dance was awesome.
Avalon, this is the land bridge. You are 1 click from the marker.
Why is everything orange? And what the hell does that skeleton belong to?
There is a high concentration of sulfur coming from the thermal springs in the area. It will have no effect on your Warmex functionality. As for the oversized remains, Zada mutation over the last 2 decades must have seen the rise and fall of various mutaforms. Survival of the fittest.
Huh, so it can get pretty big. This thing is actually bigger than that first boss. I would have not liked to fight that thing. I'm glad it's dead. But it said survival of the fittest. That means something killed that? Oh my goodness. Oh, another one. You kill one, another one takes his place. He was at half now. Thank you. It's over here where you came from. That's sweet. Nice to have that. Well, let's keep it going. It'd be really cool if this one that made it to the next Smash Brothers, but considering it was originally a phone game that is ported over the Switch, it's likely to happen. I don't remember going through this hack area before. Good surprises. Okay, I guess from here on I have to go this way. Instead of the other way. Another weapon? What is it? One of those. Launchers are better than shotguns. Although I think the shotguns might have more power. Oh my goodness. What's behind me? Where did you come from? 2 of them? There's a trap. away. One more shot. Shit. Get rid of that shit. Yeah.
Avalon, there is a shaft which extends vertically to the next area. Activate it by using the console in front of you. It will place you 200 meters from marker acquisition.
And then Nightwing, the ship that Jake's body is in, is orbiting around this space, and Control, I think, is back where the other human settlement is in space. It has some pretty long-range communication. And it's all secret and stuff. Alright, time for this boss. And this is one heck of a boss. I'm gonna try to complete some of these badges. Health packs taken and level. See, that's kind of hard to do, because when you get close to a health pack, you automatically absorb it. I need to turn my phone sound off, because that's annoying me. Notification sound off. Thank you. Anyway. Last Aaron, 0 knockdown on the level. See, this boss is not like the last one. He's actually running around the stage and whatnot, and he pounces on you every now and then, which knocks you over. So, it's hard to not get knocked down, but I'll try my best.
The corner from the underground relay access, but we are seeing a large Zada signature coming directly from the marker location.
A setup?
It remains to be seen. The researchers seem genuine to me. Nevertheless, continue to the relay. Once inside, the hack drone will disable it.
Okay. Behind me. I got knocked over. So there goes that bad. I just realized that it didn't happen. Gotta have to absorb them. Yeah, this time there. Done. I'm gonna run away a little bit. I should have recovered. That dodge roll you have, you can only do 3 in succession. You pause for the third one. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this level without being knocked over. I'm gonna have to just attack with. Oh.
Excellent work, Avalon. Your drop pod is en route to extract you. Initiating hack.
Commander, this Zada, it seemed different. Driven almost. Like a puppet on lightning strings. This is no coincidence. This Zada was sent here to stop me.
We'll get to the bottom of it, Avalon. In the meantime, I need precise beacon locations for orbital bombardment. Proceed to Silent Chamber Site 1 and deploy the hack drone.
Copy that, Commander. Just...
So as we leave the area, we get another will look like stand last. That's gonna be tough. Okay, so this is the start of the third chapter, which I've done quite a bit of, but I'm gonna stop the stream here. It's late. Oh, sorry, I just noticed your comments there. Yes, I do have PS3. Why do you ask? Easy, I guess. It's just trying to do the challenges is, well, challenging. Yeah. When I started the game, I unlocked another story. It seems to allow you to play as Jake's uncle, but I'm not even gonna start that until I finish Jake's story. And then there's another mode here that you can only get when you complete the campaign. So. Well,